to shape your personality. Intent to see and to be seen, another drop into the sea. Magic wands and devil's juice, they fill the room and set the mood. It's all a ruse, so what's the use? Another thing I can't refuse. Colors of my soul and escape the black and white. Follow after one and all, not so special after all. Check mirror, mirror on the wall, another night I won't recall. Magic wands and devil's juice, they fill the room and set the mood. It's all a ruse, so what's the use? Another thing I can't refuse. Chase it, real life, fake it. One more dance, take it. I'll put all my faith
How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on the ground here at Paris Charles de Gaulle with the PMDG 777F freighter version. We're going to be doing a little hop over to Milano, Malpensa. So we are doing LFPG to LIMC. So this is a real route they do, because I think Paris is a major hub of theirs, and I think they've got a pretty big one in Milan as well. So this is a real one. They also operate out of Orly, but I don't know where they park in Orly. I tried to find out, because we could have done Orly, but we're doing Charles de Gaulle, and Charles de Gaulle is not like properly represented yet in Flight Simulator. No one's taken it on. Can you believe that? Oh, hang on. I've got... I don't know why... hang on a second. Something, I don't know, Steam's popping up for some reason. I don't know why that is. It's not supposed to be happening. How do I stop that from happening? Just give me a second. I added... Because of my reset, I hadn't added Flight Sim back. Let me just... make sure my notifications are like totally off for this. I don't want anything popping up. Okay, I think that should be good. I think we're good. I hope we're good. So yeah, we're at Charles de Gaulle. We got some freeware enhancement sceneries that are like kind of on top of the standard Asobo one. There's like two running on top of the Asobo one. So does look pretty good, but it's not like, you know, perfect. So that's what we have for Charles de Gaulle at the minute. I think someone is working on one, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the flight plan it's ready. I just need to import it. Oops. So we'll go down here, go to the EFB, request the data. So the flight time, I think it's about an hour and a bit, so it's about right for a stream. Peel back that music a bit. Get a bit of that ambiance. Why are my buttons like barely working right? AROC's looking fine. All up to date. So actually we've got a route. Request. LFPG LIMC. It should be 5124. That's correct. Set. Oh, yeah, let's set these now, because I never trust it when it's done through GSX. So I don't trust it that it's ever going to be, like, accurate. We'll select that. It's good old 777. I haven't flown a 777 in quite a long time. I flew it last night. I flew this route last night because I wanted to fly this thing. And it's a pretty good route. And I thought, you know what, it'll be good to do on stream. So I should be well prepared today. Load the routes. Paris Peugeots. I don't know what's getting loaded in here today, but we'll see soon when we call it. Actually, we might as well call it now. I don't know how long this is going to take. Get GSX going. Ooh. Alright, good stuff. Activate. There's the route. Alright, so departure. I need to get my sim brief up. So departure is 9 right, which is right behind us. Thank goodness for that. I mean, I was shocked when we got 9 right, because at Charles de Gaulle, usually they try and send you the furthest possible place away from your gate. So 9 right on the Land V6 Kilo departure. Where is it? Hang on. That 9 right. Land V6 Kilo. There it is. How you doing, Quantum? How you doing, Tammy? Osun, Consequida, Kantsu, Birds here, Ralph. Did I miss anybody? Kales, of course. James. Jenny was here, but Jenny is busy again. Yeah. Matters! How you doing, Matters? Renewed. Thank you, Matters. Okay, so the thing I really like about the 777 is so much of it is automated. Like, way more than the 737 MAX. I find it so strange that the 737 MAX is more... It weighs less advanced than this. I get this particular plane is only 2.5 years old, so... But I just think the systems on the 777 are way more... way far superior to a 737. And I don't know why Boeing haven't updated the MAX more. You know, to be a bit more modern. Because this does a lot of the things for you that the 737 doesn't do. So... We should be getting loaded now. There we go. Ooh, strangely, the loading crews and everything here aren't FedEx. I don't know why. Just in the GSX profile, it's not. It should be, but this is FedEx's air. Like, this is FedEx's building in front of us. But look at that. Look at that puppy. Flying November 875 Foxtrot Delta today. It's only over 2 years old, this plane. We are running some AI traffic, but they're all over the other side. So, if you were to have, like, the amount of traffic that Charles de Gaulle gets, I think you'd lag a lot. It's a rather large airport. So, alright, let's do a... IRS LFPG. I'm not going to do the gate because I don't think it works over here. I'm not sure why. I think we're at gate 145 if I'm not mistaken, but it won't, watch, it won't. Yeah, not in database. I don't know why, or I have to put maybe a letter before that. No idea. So, guess we could do that. Why? Oh, we're already aligned, you dummy. We didn't. So this plane, it's already started already started aligned. Even them off. What? What? Oh, ow! Should have done cold and dark. Get these things set already. Then we'll do the we'll do the weights and everything. Weight and balance. We'll just load it from sim brief. Oh, it's already in. Damn. So we'll import everything. And it's 9 right. Make sure. So we're on flaps 5. Oh, there we go. Guess it wasn't. I don't know why. Because oh yeah, because that screen was okay. Now it's redoing it. There we go. So we're trying to get to the weights. I'm not entirely familiar with this just yet. There we go. So everything should already be loaded, so we should be good to just bang that straight in there. We'll accept. Reserves 8.6. That seems high. Maybe that's why I was getting a warning yesterday about insufficient fuel, even though I had loads to get there. We don't need to do any steps. The flight is short enough. So the flight is just over an hour to Milan. I've actually done this flight in real life, but with Air France, not FedEx. So takeoff is flaps 5. We'll put that in there. Bing, bang, bong. Lovely. Pretty much good to go. And we're aligned. Hey. Let's check the QNH 1021. So I think my weather might be a little bit off. Let's fix that. It didn't have that on. There we go. So we should be at 1021. We'll change that. And 1021. And it's synced on both sides. Good stuff. Right, well, we're pretty much ready. Wait until these guys are done. Oh, looks like they're getting there. Eee. No worries, Olsen. See you then. Oh, there's a plane. Why on earth he's going that way, I don't know. Because everybody should be departing that direction. Classic AI traffic on flight sim, man. It's total chaos. That's the last bit. We might as well start the APU. Dead simple, this plane. It's just like flying an Airbus, really. It's the same level of automation, I'd say. Maybe apart from the fly-by-wire, but pretty easy to fly. Yeah, I guess, again, apart from it being quite big. So we'll just make those auto. For a cargo plane, we don't need to worry about passengers. No, I have not, Quantum. Not really my kind of game. And we don't have to worry about the packs or anything. It's all like automated for you. Or the APU. It's so simple. If you're looking for a long hauler, well, that's very automated and not an Airbus, go with this. We'll put the flight directors on. Beauty. The APU... No, APU's still starting, I think. figured out how to actually change this E-cam, the lower E-cam. It's up here. For some reason on this side. What we can do now is shut the doors. I think everyone cleared the doors. Oh, that's still in there. That would have been a disaster. You done? Come on, mate. I got places to be. I got the APU running. Fuel's burning. Maybe if I put the beacon on. Nope. Yeah, there we go. They weren't PMDG. Oh, the PMDG loaders came back when they were done for some reason. Close the doors. Oh, should get the curtain going. Look at that. Wait, come on. Wait, there we go. Like how there's a curtain. No, no cockpit door. What? Why would you need it? Look at these seats back here. Look, now you can sit here and be Tom Hanks. Oh, that doesn't open. How you doing, Justine? So, we've got to knock all that off now. Oh, good to go. The beacon on. Middle of the day, don't need the logos on. I think I need to get rid of something for GSX to continue. Can I release all these? I say I might do it now. Oh, it's waiting for the GPU to get to go. I've got the parking brake on. Nope. Is now. Now remove the chocks. Perfect. So the routing. Do we have a little map we can show you so it's easy? Can I zoom in on this? Do we have a taxi? Oh, cool. A little bit. I can't drag it though. Ooh. On the newer AnyBuilds planes, you can like have a fully interactive like taxi map and everything. It's really cool. It's going all right. We're about to take off here. Well, soon. Yeah, this FedEx. There's a lot of people on the ram there. Jeez, way more people than you have at your average like 737 turnaround. And we're literally just taxiing like back there and we're going. Simbrief has given us a merciful departure runway today. Charles de Gaulle, I think, am I right in saying it's one of the largest airports in the world in terms of like land mass? Obviously some ones in America will be probably bigger because they just have loads of land over there. This airport is enormous. I flew into it twice. One of the taxis was reasonable, but the other one took 10 minutes. I think it's 10 to 15 minutes. After we'd landed, I was still recording until we got to the gate, and I looked at it once, and it was like 12 or 13 minute taxi. That was in an A318. So we want nose left, tail right. I'm pretty sure anyway. Let me double check my taxi route. Yeah, you have to go that way. I had my radios off. What we do with them on? Anything else I am missing? Still being relatively rusty on the 777. I think that's fine. I think we're good. Engine's clear. I don't know what the engine start sequence is, but I did right and left before and it was fine. hydraulic. A bit of a... Oh, I need them on. Ooh, okay. Whoops. Here we go. Look at that. What a backdrop as well. Look at that weather. Look at those enormous engines. Look at that. Yeah, honestly though, for a Sobo and a bit of freeware, this is not bad. Although I've got double taxi markings, I don't know if that's legit or not. Maybe it is. Who's to say? No, it's not. I'm looking at the satellite view right now. It should only be one line. Don't know why there's two. So basically, we need to go all the way down on Mike, left onto Bravo, November 3? That looks like the taxi route in anyway. A little bit off the center line as well. A little bit janky. Do I like WWE? No, I don't like that. I don't like wrestling and or any kind of fighting stuff. So this, does anyone know how to do checklists in this plane? I swear there's like built-in checklist you have to complete. Oh, look at that! Little cargo plane. Okay, and we'll start engine 1. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! It's like double cab to the front and the back. Look at that! That's cool. Off he goes. You alright there, Coons? We big up the FedEx. We big up the FedEx. So our cruise altitude today is, let me check, 31,000 feet. That's the initial anyway. No, we stay at 31,000. Can I get this to go up any faster? Does that not go across? Ah! Ooh, there we go. Beautiful. So we'll do the runway heading... I don't know what the runway heading actually is. Because it's never the same as the runway number. Probably 85. Looks like 85. Should probably look that up. Right, engines are good. We got the gens on as well, so we can knock the APU off. We can do the taxi light on. We'll give it a second. Yeah, APU still running. We can, yeah, let's knock that off. Right. We'll turn them on. Ready for departure. We'll set our own V speed initially. 3,000 feet per minute. Until we knock it over onto VNAV. Alright. Is there not a way I can press that? Use my button. Alright, AP is going to spill down. Doors are manual. How do I need to arm them? Right, here we go. So my taxi route It's like straight ahead and then it's a left turn onto 9 right. And that is it. So flaps is 5, I believe, for departure. Flaps 5. I wouldn't arm the doors. Which is flap setting 2 on a 7, I suppose. Right, so straight ahead, and then there's a left, straight onto 9 right. Very short taxi today. Which is pretty nice for Charles de Gaulle. We will do, might as well just do all of this now. Runway, sorry, the takeoffs on, turn-offs on, strobes on. Good to go, I think. Which Milan airport? Malpensa, yeah. Lima, India, Mike, Charlie. Linate is too small. And then Bergamo is in the middle of nowhere. Ryanair used that. I'm going to use a policy of as little turns as possible, so I'm not following where he's going. I'm going to keep going this way. So flaps are down, lights are on. APU just heard it spool down. We'll double check the QNH is 1021. 3,000 feet per minute up to 31,000 feet over onto VNAV after departure. Let's double check that departure rate, make sure it's not crazy. Very straightforward. Weather radar. How'd you do that in this? Like that? Is that it? You do anything else? Does it even have one? Does PMDG did they bother with one? Usually it'd be down here on an Airbus. I think, is this it? Where? What do you know, who's to say? Sure, we'll be fine. Tutorial on how to get shouted at by ATC. Well, thankfully there's no ATC here. Weather radar's been a thing in... Well, I know, I don't know if PMDG have done it though. You know what I mean? Other planes have. Let me know if it has one and how to put it on. Or if it's on and there's just no weather. It's hard to believe it's right there. I don't know how to work the Boeing's weather system. Yeah, it's all this, isn't it? All the tilt up and stuff. Alright, left turn coming up here. Drink of water. Somebody X plus T. I guess my transponder's already on. It says TA only. Oh, we're not on that sim. Doesn't matter. I've been maybe considering getting back into a little bit of that sim. Just trying it out somewhere quiet again, because it's been a while. I used to do Heathrow into Heathrow all the time, but definitely rusty on that. It's good to see the AI traffic using the right runway. You don't always see that. Look at that weather. One thing I don't think PMDG have done terribly well is the sounds on their planes. I think they're a little quiet or a little like hairdryery, you know. When you compare it to something like Phoenix, with the noises of that plane are unbelievable. It's gonna, I know for a fact it's gonna, once I get on this runway, it's gonna shout at me for missing a checklist. And I don't know how to do checklists on this plane. Well, to be honest, I haven't really looked into doing it, because what's the point? I know everything's good, and if something goes wrong, then we're not going to die, are we? Most laid-back pilot in the world. Oh, here we are. Runway 9 right, with these dodgy taxi lines. Should probably... No one should be landing on this runway, so I shouldn't have to look to my left. There's another 3 runways everybody else could use. 9 left, for instance, if they're going to be landing. Or 8 left, the other side of the airport. Heading 84, thank you. See, look, Gatsu again coming in. Being my first officer. If something goes wrong, then oh well. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this see now, I did what the instructions told me on this airport, and I kind of stacked airports on top of each other. That's what it said to do, but clearly something's not quite right. That's alright. See, look, shout at me for the checklist. Right, we'll do auto brakes to RTO. Get rid of your checklist, we don't need that. Can I arm that here already or not? Nope. Alright, well, good to go. Hopefully. Yeah, we've got like double runway markings here. One of them's a lot more blurry than the other one. Janky Charles de Gaulle. Coming up that V1 quick. V1. Rotate. Wow, look at that. No runway at all needed on this. This plane is so powerful. When you're already doing a short trip in it. Jeez, you just zoom. Alright, we'll do it that 3,000 feet per minute on the LNAV now. We will hold just shy. Slow it down. I don't need to put my flaps up just yet. 235 knots. Is the sim really loud? It looks loud on OBS, but it's really not loud at all in my ears. Let me know. We'll turn it down for the outside. Alright, look at the size of that. Look at the size of this airport. Look at it. You can barely fit in the frame. It's still going. Ridiculous airport. Absolutely massive. Alright, we'll start bringing the flaps up. Ooh, heading into these dark clouds. Here we go, standard pressure. Bring the flaps up. And we'll knock it up to 250. And we'll switch over to VNAV in a second. We can take the turn offs and the taxis off. We don't have any altitude restrictions, which is nice. We'll go on to VNAV. And that's it done. Now we're just going to be cruising over to Milan. Once you're stable flight, can you look over to the co-pilot part? Yeah, we're stable now. What do you want me to do? No warnings? You love to see it? What do you want? What are we doing over here? Cat 2. Everything looks so lovely. Press that. Press what? Press that? What do you mean? The button name check what? Press that. That's really helpful. There's about 1,000 buttons in front of me. Yeah, press that. Can you guys be a bit more descriptive than that? Where am I looking? I leave my landing lights off. Right in the middle under the MFD buttons. Am I just being stupid? I'm not seeing what you're talking about. Checklist? I've seen that button before. That's it. So what is it? Before I press it, what does it actually do? Yeah, no. Well, what does it do? Obviously something to do with checklist, but what does it do? Well, how does it know which checklist you need? Well, the problem solved itself anyway. It's gone away. There we go, climbing. A bit late for a checklist here. I'll put it on the middle. Okay, let's humor him. Let's press the button. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oxygen tested? We don't need oxygen, we're fine. I don't think the parking brake is going to do much good up here. It's cool that it's interactable, though. Normal menu. After takeoff. Hey. Ah, that's pretty cool. Alright, we'll have that one up then. Although I want the fuel stuff on. There we go. Kona. Kona, what checklist for landing? It's just gear landing gear down, checklist complete. Bit more to it than that, but I get the gist. Why does the PMDG... Why do PMDG planes struggle so much with... Oh. Struggle so much with the engines, like, effects? Like, what is this going on here for? What's all that about when you move the camera? It happens on the 737 as well. It's very weird. Like, what's going on here? Very strange. So Jenny, are you here or are you just like on your phone or something? Is it engine stuff? Guess it is. Where's Ralph with his facts? Oh, getting a message. Ralph usually has facts about the registration of the plane we're flying. What's the reg? Right there. November 875 Foxtrot Delta. My guess, and this is an educated guess, the FD is FedEx. Maybe. Or if not, it's a coincidence. I think, isn't that how US registrations work? Or something like that? Or again, that's just a coincidence. Yeah, 2.5-year-old this plane. Very new. Very, very new. Can I add, see if I can add Volantas to this. Can I add Volanta? Window capture. Volanta. Oh god, that's the whole... Oh no, there we go. I need a button now. Oh wait, I can set one up. But there's Volanta. Hang on, let me set that button up. So there we are, look. Lots of people flying around on Flight Sim right now, as you can see. Quite a few, at least 3 maybe. And there's us going to Milan, which is just down here. Milan looking reasonably busy. We have a really long approach into Milan. It's kind of annoying. You have to go like halfway to Genoa before you start lining up here. Cactus Kona is offline? Oh no. Oh yeah, Kona found someone on Volanta called Cactus Kona, and it isn't Kona. What are the chances of that? Let me see if I can add this Volanta command. Oh, I think I just fixed it. Hey, it works. Nice. Now we can just pop up Volanta like that. Oh. Just like I do with Sonoran. We're already nearly up to cruise altitude. What is with this? What is with that stutter thing? I swear this is a streaming thing. Maybe if I just played 5M, my frames might be better. Maybe it's streaming, because I'm not getting good FPS here. Well, not the FPS is fine. It's just a bit stuttery. But when I'm in my own time, nothing stutters, nothing lag. Maybe it's just OBS, or the NVIDIA drivers being a bit wonky with streaming. I should test that. It never used to affect things. You went to sleep? Damn, that's early. Oh, we're doing the bounty thing again. Goes away. The stream performance has been okay, like the stream itself. Maybe reduce bitrate. Yeah, I mean, it's never caused any problems though. I think with OBS I can do that live, can't I? Yeah, I just did it. I just adjusted the bit. See if it makes any difference whatsoever. So, damn, we're already 250 nautical miles away from Milan. Although the approach, we should probably put that in. The approach is, it's the Rixov 3 Echo into 35 right. No, that's LF. What? Why does it do that? ILS Zulu 35 right. And Rixu 3 Echo. There it is. Do we have a transition? I don't think we do. Nope. Execute. There we go. So progress, we're 331 nautical miles away, even though to Milan, to the airport itself, we're only 250. That shows you how long the approach is. I don't know why. I checked flight radar and it seems like the real planes were following this approach as well, so... It gets you to... Let me bring up Balancer again. It gets you to come like right past it here, then go all the way like down here, and then you turn. It might come further actually. It might be down like here or something. It's ridiculous. But you can track. Oh, he's having a problem. But there we are. And like I said, it's 230 nautical miles away, 25 minutes apparently, but it won't be that quick. What approach you're planning? It'll be in here. There's the Rixu 3 Echo arrival, 35 right, ILS 35 right. Very bright. How you doing, Daniel? Welcome in, mate. I think the plane, again, the plane's got the wrong cruise altitude, and I don't know why. Because we've loaded everything in from Simbrief. I don't know why it needs... Like, if I go to VNav, yeah, this is 35. We're not going there. We're at 310, and that's what the Simbrief plan tells us to go to. So I don't know where you're getting that from. Approach ref... VREF 169? Oh, 159. 159? Hmm. Pretty short flight. I tried to take this thing down to Johannesburg yesterday, or technically like early morning yesterday. And it crashed. It was I can actually pull up the flight on Volanta that it was. If I go to yeah, this one right here. Yeah, look, we got all the way, so we got all the way down here, and then somewhere over the Congo we just crashed. Well, not the plane, the simulator. So I don't know why that happened. Just everything closed. I'm gonna CTD. That was unfortunate. I was looking forward to landing in Johannesburg. Rixu 3 Echo, yeah. There's a yeah, the Echo one. Can't see. Told the police today about shooter. Oh yeah, there was a shooting thing. I would hope they would be looking into it. Damn. They didn't buckets. Going to take the parachute. There it is. We'll be flying right over the Alps. During the day as well. We get to see the Alps. You can see the top of descent already. You still have Navigraph open? Oh yeah, when you were looking for the approach. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the approach, you can really see that approach we're doing is very long. I don't know if Milan think they're like excessively busy or something. To be fair, I did look at their flight radar and there was a hell of a lot of traffic at the minute. So maybe that's why. What's your thoughts on salmon for dinner? Hell no! Get rid of that fish nonsense. You should have already done my answer before you asked that. To avoid the mountains? No, I mean, you're right, but I was already like at like there's so much time to descend. You can start descending over the Alps if you're high enough. So by the time you get to Milan, you're only at about 10,000 feet. You don't need that much extra route to get down to 3,000. Like I found like we were descending like 650 feet per minute, like most of the way after the mountain. It's not that efficient of a descent. Heavy weather in Milan? Oh, great. Brilliant. And I've got no heckin' hood. Look, it's not there. Ooh. At least we're doing this in daytime, not real time. It will be a bit darker. Quite a bit darker. Matalan? No, well, Milan. We're not landing in Matalan. That'll be a disaster. We do a drone cam. Oh, come on. Definitely some stuttering going on here. It's 100% from when I'm streaming. I don't get these stutters when I play normally. Hey, Kales. But you missed all the departure. We're in the air. You had to make a cake? What kind of cake are you making? Apple cinnamon sugar cake. Bloody hell, that sounds sweet. Sounds extremely sweet. Well, Kona became an honorary mod last night because there was no one moderating. Tenchi was the only one and he was in and out. So I had no one, so I just made Kona a honorary mod. I need moderators. I can't have just no one turn up. With half of my moderators in the server. Ooh. Tried to discuss it with me. No, we discussed adding moderators, but I felt like it wasn't entirely necessary until no one arrived yesterday. Tenchi did, but again, he was in and out. We're Alps. Well, we're going to turn right at Basel. And then head straight towards Italy through Switzerland. It is beauty. Nice to have a plane that is just like so ridiculously powerful as this. You'd not run out of power with these engines. How do I get to that like start screen? Can I not access that? How do I get to it? The screen where it tells you your nav data and everything. Where the hell's that? Don't know. Maybe Katsu will know. Hey, hailed! We got the expert on scene now. Can help us out if anything goes wrong. No, what, sorry? The screen that you kind of start with, and like, well, I don't know if you do in a... Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure you do. Hailed them know this. The screen where it shows you your nav data and like your engines and all that information, like the initial screen, before you start inputting routes and everything. Who's to say? Qualified aircraft engineer has arrived. Well, the plane isn't shouting at me for fuel insufficient anymore. Press init ref index. Ah, right, nav data. Yeah, that's it. This is it. This is what I was talking about. I just wanted to check that. Check what it says here. Yeah. Good old GE90. I was thrown off because it doesn't really... I don't know. It doesn't look like a GE90. I don't know why. I don't know what I think a GE90 looks like in my eyes. Obviously is one. Oh, let's do the dolphin again. There's a little bit of dolphin in this plane. Look at the wings. Yeah, what's with the dolphining? Look at this, like, nose up and down. I noticed it on my test flight of this, and it does stop, but it's really weird. Oh, you're charging me, huh? But you can fix the dolphining. How about that? I've never seen any other plane dolphining, Katsu. Just this one. And I fly the A340, A350, A321 Neo, Phoenix A320, A319, A321, 737-800, 737 MAX 8. None of them do it. A PMDG issue, but their 737 doesn't do it. So sim rate PMDG. What, like, I don't know what that means. Sim rate? We're not using sim rate. It's all off. So I don't know why. Well, unless that doesn't mean what I think it means. Hey, Av, renewed at the kits here. Thanks, mate. Flying a little 777. FedEx over to Milan from Charles de Gaulle. Out across over to the Alps, so we're not too far away. Honestly, there's our top of descent. We've got a ridiculous approach. It's gonna last half as long as the flight. Everything's going okay so far, Av. Oh, and Hales, I think I know why it said insufficient fuel, because my block fuel is like really high. Oh, sorry, not block fuel. Reserve is really high, and it's just automatically, like, how do I see that? Reserves 8.6. That's a lot of reserves. That's a lot of reserves for like an hour European flight. I get it, the plane's thirsty, but it's a lot. You know, this plane, it's a lot heavier, and it's got two very thirsty engines. So they're not inefficient. They're just thirsty because they're lifting a big plane, big heavy plane. But this route would probably take what, 4,000 kilograms of fuel in like a A320 Neo. This route, 5,000 max, 5,000 probably. This takes what do we put in this thing? Well, the block fuel, I'm talking about block fuel. So you put about 5,000 kilograms of block fuel in an A320 Neo. This is 19,000 kilograms. It should be economical. No, yeah, it is, yeah. I'm still saying, though, in relation to like an A320 Neo, because of weight, you consume a lot more fuel. En route burn is 8,000 kilograms to get from Paris to Milan. It's quite a lot. But then again, an A320 can't carry everything we're carrying. I can have a walk around, actually. I have to do it through the camera. Yeah, I do hit the light, but everybody. Oh, wait. Is that... Are they the same? These are tiny little doors. Hey. Oh, we're missing something. What? Come on, we could have fit everything in here. Fit more stuff. Oh my, there's a lot of stuff down there, though. Look at all these packages. Is there anything else other than boxes in here? Because I've seen a car in here before. In fact, I saw two cars in here once. Gotta squeeze through here, can't I? Tiny doors. Like a Star Wars door. Oh, and then you can roleplay being Tom Hanks in Castaway. Were they cool cars? Yeah, one was James Bond's DB5. And one was some, I don't know, old red car. I recognize it from somewhere. Ooh, mountains. Jenny with the 5 gifted memberships. Thanks, Jenny. Hey, saluting foxes. Foxes? Sorry. All habits. Saluting palaces. We have Playboy Dre, Crazy Ken, Grim, Beowulf. Welcome in. Oh, it's doing the... Oh. Apparently that's how you have to unpause the top of descent thing when you have it selected. Escape twice. Strange. So, coming up at the top of descent. So, Basgo is what? 22,000? What was that alert? It disappeared. Why you got that turned on? It was for my Johannesburg flight. I forgot to turn it off for this one. The doomed Johannesburg flight, unfortunately. See, this is very alien to me. Letting the plane descend itself. Very much used to do it in Airbus style where you have to do it yourself, not the plane doing it. Well, an Airbus can descend itself, you have to prompt it to do it. Same kind of thing though, you just need to decrease the altitude and press a button on an Airbus, I suppose. A magically disappearing flight, yeah. Oh, there's too many clouds, man. Get rid of your clouds, me. Oh, look at that. Wait, we're not moving? Why aren't we moving? Is it paused still? What the hell? No, it isn't. That was weird. Talk about air brake. Yeah. Oh, look at that down there. Plane. We going or what? I'm ready to go. What lake's that down there? Zoomed into Valanta to find out. Who knows? The big one? It's not that big. See you later, Tammy. Get well soon. Thanks for dropping in. What, you think 777s are hard to work on? Very snowy. Well, we can see Italy. The other side of these Alps. You can see it. You can basically see Milan from here. We are descending. Just doing what the plan tells me to do, right above the Alps. Doing the dolphin again. They're nice to work on, but the avionics side is a headache. Oh, really? Why is that? Porpoising? Yeah, porpoising. Oh yeah, I remember that. Now, only Kona will get this, but we don't want to have a Glasgow approach style situation. That was exciting. That was fun. I don't think anyone's ever approached Glasgow like that before. Oh, Hales, I followed what the flight plan said, and it should not have done that. Let's just say, if there were hikers, they would have been buzzed. We would have got a great view. So on to Rick service 15,000. Maybe, who's to say, really? Well, like, there's no... I guess you have to vector onto the ILS. Like, there's no route that takes you the way you're supposed to go. Oh, look at these mountains. Glasgow is Vector from Lanark? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get that memo, see? Well, now I know, because me and Kona then went to look at flight radar to see how it's done. We saw two Jet 2s do it in different ways. I wasn't at all at 2,500 feet above those mountains. Yeah, they didn't buzz the hikers on the hill. No, they didn't, unfortunately. I did, definitely. See, now that would have been... If that was the way you approach Glasgow, God, that would be amazing. Get yourself up on that hill. You get some incredible shots. Make Glasgow exciting. Was the Emirates 777 coming in there? Oh, yes. That would make it worth it. Look at these hills. They look at that. Hills. Mountains. Look at that down there. That's a lot better than what mountains used to look like. There's way more definition in them. I like that. You can see like the foliage. Looks great. Look at that. That looks so good down there. You can actually see the trees from all the way up here. That's so good. Hey, James. So where are we over now? We're getting over Lake Como? Lake Como is right ahead. This is Lake Como. I think. Is it Como? No, this is not Como, you idiot. This is Maggiore. Oh, this is Maggiore, you idiot. I've been here and I've been here and I bloody misidentified the lake. Where, hang on, where did I go? Where did I go? It was like... Right there. There. Just double check. There. I've been there. There. I've been there. On holiday. Right in there. Right that town there. We drove up there. We drove into Switzerland. Good times. Alright, so at Evgear, we'll do 10,000 at Evgear. You think he's been there? Can't be too sure, no? Did I not confirm it enough? Now we have this ridiculously long approach. Well, there's the airport. Malpensa is right there. We're landing on this runway right here. So we're now like going all the way around, basically getting to basically getting to North Africa, then turning around. What did you miss? Well, we've descended. You've missed the Alps. We're past them now. Quite a turning radius, yeah, mate. We'll hit Libya by the time we turn around. This is the ridiculously long approach. $35 right, which is what they're using in real life. Even though Simbrief told me 17 right. But I looked at flight radar and they were all using 35 right, so I'm doing what they're doing in real life. But there's the airport, and Linate should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, stop with the stuttering. There you go. Is that Linate? Or was that... No, that's not Linate. Where's Linate? Oh my god, stop the stuttering, please. What is with you today? Where's Linate? It's over there somewhere. Is that it? It's way more into Milan than Malpensa is. Malpensa is the biggest airport. You're out of U17 because of the hills? Yeah. Can't see Linate. Where is it? Oh, it's further south. Yeah, so look at this route. Oh my god. So we're still 75 nautical miles away from the airport, even though it's right there. You rarely fly the full... Well, we I can tell you that I'm not doing it, so... We'll cut in. Yeah, so... We need to be... What's the ILS altitude for 35, right? Go on, Katsu. Is it 3,000 feet, I would imagine? We'll do auto brake 1. Don't need to fry our brakes. Heavy as well. Ready to see an absolute masterclass in 777 flying. Yeah, but just like that. So it's 1014, the pressure at Malpensa. How do you put that in? How do you put the weather in? Like if Airbus like requires you do it. Drag required? We're fine. Relax. Runway altitude is 691. There we go. Oh, we actually need... Alright. You get spoilers then. Why are we speeding up so much? I'm gonna take control of this. Thank you very much. So we'll do it at 420 maybe. Wants to do the pressure now. It's 1014. Let's just double check. No. 10, 13, 10, 14. Auto brake 1, do you think it'd be good enough? It's a long runway and we're heavy. I don't want to... Like, you wouldn't... In real life, would they apply more than 1 for a heavy plane on a long runway? Like, I'm pretty sure the exit point is all the way at the bottom anyway, the runway, so... Well, there's many, but the one you need to get back is not till further along. So... So we'll do it like that. Okay, we'll route to 420. The what? I don't know. Runway length, plenty enough. No, the speed brakes are out or down. Let's get this down to 3,000. What I missed? We're about to land, Diggy. In Milano. Mind my wonky flying of this 777. I'm not used to it. I haven't got a good profile of its performance, really. I don't know what it's capable of. So I'm going to slow down. I'm going to be a bit cautious and slow down a bit early. The fast bit, I don't know if it slows down very easily, you know. So I'm taking it cautious right now. So we'll be at 3,000, technically above. We're technically below where we need to be, but who cares? We're not about to. We'll just stick it. We're only below it by 300 feet. And we have the runway in sight, although we're in the middle of both runways right now. We should probably get my recorder out. Not my instrument, I mean a flight recorder. Auto brake 2/3? Yeah, but for a freighter? Is that still accurate for a freighter? Alright, we'll get to 3,000. We'll stay there until we're on the glide slope. So, is there a reason why you wouldn't use one? Actually, we're at the right speed for this. 170 at there. So, and then we need to be at 159 on final approach. Alright, well, we'll use 2 then. So what's the point of 1? If 1 never gets used, what's the point? Well, then once we pass here, we'll go to 170. Yes, it's happening. Relax. You're gonna go off in a minute. See, you're gonna make yourself look silly. Shush. 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 There we go. Go away. Thank you very much. Why are we chucking the nose down, mate? Relax.
2,500.
Right, well, I think we're all good. Oh, I need those out. Oh, whoops. That's a violation. That's why you do checklists right there. I want to do... Okay. Okay. We'll do 145. No, it says 141, but we'll do 145. Actually, it's come up a bit. We can do 140. Well, I'm on it. I'm on it now. We're all right. It was 141, but we're doing 140. It's fine. We've got the gear down. We've got the flaps down. Let's go. Watch me mess this up. I need to maintain speed here. Speed's key with this plane. I need to keep speed more than I keep on other planes. I learned that last night. My landing was fine last night, but I lost too much speed, so let's do that. There's my 500 call out.
500.
My plane. I can't see the bounties. Where are they? Oh, they're so hard to see. Okay, I'm one white, I think. Okay, a little low. I can barely see them. $100.
60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Okay, well that 5 lasted bloody ages. What was that? What was that? 5 feet off the ground, it lasted an hour. That let me lose too much speed, that. That was actually really good. Well, that was late. all right. Settle down. Jeez. Woo-wee. I did need to. Actually manually brake there. Probably needed 3, to be honest. Or listen to hail. Listen to hail. Hang on, let me get puppy under control. Okay, they're off. Turn offs. Taxis leave the strobes on because we need to cross the runway. Alright. So I need to go straight and then over to the left. Nicely done. Thanks, Av. What was that? What was the landing rate? It felt like it was harder than what it was, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Thank you, Diggy, for the 20 months. How time flies. It does indeed, sir. Thank you so much. 128 feet per minute. Jeez. That was a good landing, man. I think I flared a little bit too long, but not that bad. Not bad at all. Isaac, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. There's literally nothing wrong with you. Shush! I was annoyed I've revved up the engines there to get the spoilers down. Flaps are slowly coming up. No, it was the thrust power setting, Katsu. Welcome to Milan, Malpensa, everybody. It was a cracking landing. Absolutely buttered the bread with the 777. Not something cargo airlines generally bother with. Because there's no one to impress. But we've done it, and it was butter. Look at this puppy right here. Absolute beast of a plane. Love the 777. We can turn the strobe off. They're off. We got the beacon and the nav still on. That's fine. Good. Now we got quite a long taxi. Look at all these planes. Oh, look, Air Canada. So there's an Air Canada. We got no idea what that is. That's a Wizz Air, EasyJet, Eurowings. Can I get out of the box now? Oh, look, there's a Dash 8. Wait a minute. Is that a Lux Air Dash 8? Because I swear I saw that plane en route earlier. Is this live? Qatar Airways. Oh, what's that? Oh, Air India. Oh, an El Al over there. Plane spotted now. What's that? What's that? Carpat Air, is it? Turkmenistan Airlines. Holy hell. The one Dash 8, that I don't think that's ever coming out, mate. That majestic Dash 8. I think it's been in production for about 66 years. No one's heard anything about it. Are they all... Is Majestic still alive? Why didn't FlyJSim come over to Microsoft Flight Sim and do their Q400? Because theirs is great for X-Plane. Tolis has shown that it can be done as well. So we got some, got a DHL over here. Air Serbia. I saw that guy land earlier on Flight Radar. Is this live? Is FSLTL live? Traffic? Are these real flights? That would be sick. I swear it is, actually. I might do a little... Should I wait until the end of this? I think I should wait and then cut in on Zulu. Start the APU. And I will choose where we're going on a screen you can't see, I suppose. We're going to 854 FedEx. Way we get hit FedEx this time. Imagine taxiing at a slow speed. I know, imagine that. Imagine how safe we're being right now. Oh, and if you don't believe me, there it is. I was 128 feet per minute. I think it was a little bit far down the runway slightly, but it was within the line. It was within the touchdown zone. I didn't like that when it went, you know, 30, 40, 20, 10, 5. That 5 lasted ages. I want to get I want to hang on. I want to slow roll this a minute. There's also a... What's this? Excuse me? Nouvelle Air. Well, there he goes. Look at this. Oh, oh, look at that puppy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Make sure I'm turning in the right place. Right here. I don't want to go further down because it gets a little bit tight with all the turns if you do them so quickly. Providing there's not a plane coming in here. Actually, maybe I can't. Nah, we'll continue on down. There's another turning point on, I think is it Charlie? Oh, I'm kind of accelerating a bit towards... The EPU's running, Hailed. Can you go? What are you waiting for? No one's landing on this runway, people. Move! Oh my god, I'm in traffic now. And I'm not even trying to take off. Move! What? I'm trying to go over there. That's FedEx. That's where I'm supposed to... Let me at him. Move! Can someone check flight radar and see if these are real flights? What are they waiting for? That's not an active runway. They're doing single runway ops right now at Malpensa. Cross the runway, Air Serbia, mate. Let's go. There's an angry 777. There's an angry American 777 behind you. Come on, let's go. What are you waiting for? I don't even see anybody out there. My TCAS is on? Oh. If I turn this off and they go, that'll be hilarious. Oh god, this is different. It's off. I should have turned. I should have turned. A horn? I know, we need a horn. Are you doing, Taysen? Tayshawn? How do you say your name? It's live, so these are real flights? What the hell are they waiting for? Oh! What? What? I don't... Okay. Alright. Okay. Nailed that turn. And poof, I don't know what that was. Okay. So there's a slight right and then it's into the left into the FedEx hub. I'm a member now, been wanting to become one for a long time. I was watching you. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Ooh. These bloody people coming in. Right. I see our crew. Not many cargo planes here, unfortunately. Should be more FedEx planes here. Okay, here we go. This is it right here. Into FedEx. Does the 777 have rear wheel steering? Because it turns really well for a big plane. Look at that. It's like just taxied an A320, that. Parliamentarian, how you doing, mate? Great to see you. Slow it down. Come on. Perfect. Doing all right. I'm just checking that's all running good. Already got that on. I see it's all auto on this thing. Again, you need to turn these off. I always forget to turn the taxi lights off when you pull in because you're not an octopus. You can't do everything. Okay, everything is off. Parked a bit askew. Well, deal with it. You directed me. I need that GPU, please, or 2 GPUs, isn't it, for 777? Get me my GPU. Stop burning fuel. Turn opposite to the nose to turn in narrow gaps. What does that mean? Lovely, we're here. We don't go anywhere, then we're going to watch that landing back. Wait, where is it? Ooh, there he is. He's coming. Here he is with his stairs. If it has rear wheel steering, turn opposite to the nose. I don't know what that means though. Turn opposite to the nose. Bit of a gap, mate. You know, a bit better than that. Is the GPU in? Yes, they are. Well. Yeah, I'll turn it off now. I will need to turn it back on in a minute. Wow, look at that. Oh my god, that's pretty. Let me paste that screenshot I took before.
The boarding requested.
What do you mean I don't have an image? What? Oh, okay, because I didn't. Oh, you're going to see the landing. Don't worry about that. It was great. Actually, really happy with it. Don't go through the engine. Oh, look. GSX crew that doesn't go right through your engine. Those mountains in the background. There's a Wizz Air. There's another Wizz Air on the left. Holy hell, slow down, maniac.
Maniac.
It's just crashed into that guy. Oh my god, him as well. Right, there we go. Screenshot there. Man's got places to be. I guess he has. Hang on, I'm just trying to get this screenshot. Put it on Volanta. We'll let them deboard and then we'll start everything back up again and we'll watch the landing. How's that sound? We've got plenty of time for the watch along, so we don't need to rush. We've already been live for an hour and 51 minutes, so. You just edit this lovely screenshot. We'll slap it on Volanta. You thought you said the weather was rough in Milan. What happened to the weather? What was my flight number again? 5124. So if you were watching me on Valanta, I'm about to post a little screeny there. This exact frame you're seeing. Lovely. Oh, I tell you what. Woo. Such a good looking plane. And I as simple as it is, I really like the FedEx livery and colors. Engines are enormous, mate. GE90s. As big as a 737 fuselage. GSX doing the work. Thanks for doing my part. You are honestly. Let's get a saluting palace or Av there. Did my part virtually. He says I've parked askew. How? That looks great. What was wrong with that? Parked a bit askew. Being overly critical is what he's been. And Hale said the weather's not looking good in Milan. It's absolutely beautiful. Maybe it changed dramatically. Have I flown with Jeff before? We've flown together. Yes, not in a stream or anything. I think when 2024 released, we both just flew around together for a few hours. And we've done the boat video. We did that together. We did the both boat videos. His yacht one and then my tugboat one, or whatever it was. But like a flying video, no. We've done boating. And then just flying around between ourselves. No, we haven't tried shared cockpit. That would be fun though. I'd like to do that with Jeff. Jeff, it seems to be much more like a by the books kind of guy. I'm a bit more of a cowboy when it comes to flying. Screw your checklist. I know what I'm doing. Like I saw a Jeff video fairly recently when he was doing the Janet 737. He was going through all of his checklists and everything. I said, I can't be asked for that. You can deal with the checklist. I'll fly the plane. I don't know where the checklist button is. I don't use them anyway. I don't know. Jeff does know his stuff. I mean, man knows what he's doing. But if I can get the plane from A to B without having too many things go wrong, which I usually do in flight sims, then I don't see the need. I find them boring. Teach you the systems? I know the systems. I just flew the plane from Paris to here perfectly fine. Absolutely beautifully. Did you not see that landing? Did you see the landing? We're going to see it again. Checklists boring. Well, checklists in real life are entirely necessary. Because you have things like when I forgot to put the landing lights down when I was below 10,000 feet there. I don't usually do that, but with the chat going and everything, you can forget things. You missed it the first time? Oh, we'll see. Don't worry. Hang around. We'll see. I'm just waiting for all these things to clear. We'll start the APU. I'll end the flight on Valanta. So we had a minus 128 feet per minute at 132 knots. Sorry, just looking at Valanta. You can have a look, Vic, before I turn it off. 128 feet per minute, 132 knots at 1.04 G. Good stuff. Good landing. We're gonna go and watch it back. Right, I've knocked that off, so when we start moving around, we don't move around on Volanta. Right, APU start. That's the annoying thing about this replay system I use. It's very easy to use, but I have to kind of put the plane and landing configuration again before I hit the replay button. Otherwise, I'll probably fly with the door open and everything. The engines won't be running, the flaps won't be down, the chocks will still be in place. It would look ridiculous. So we'll just slap it back in its landing configuration. Wait for that APU to start. Is it on already? Here it's spooling. So the door's open, what could possibly go wrong? Yeah. And there's not a lot separating the cockpit from... It's a curtain separating the cockpit from the door. Don't think a curtain's gonna stop much air. Okay, APU is running. Okay. I need to reset GSX so they just leave me alone. There we go. Close all. Don't go anywhere, we're about to watch it back. I just need to start the engines. Make sure my parking brake is on, and then we'll remove the chocks. Oops. God, I'm all over the place. Jeez. Whiplash. Why are the cones still there? Maybe they'll go away when I start the engines. It's a good thing about this APU system. All you have to do is press... You don't have to do anything other than start it. Everything's already running automatically. It's so good, this plane. I have to be mindful of all these planes. They're still just stopping there. There's a bit of an issue, isn't there, clearly? What are you talking about, Hill? There we go. I'm gonna need the other one. I don't know if you can dual start these at the same time. Doubt it. Hey, John. If there's a door on the freighter or not? Maybe after the FedEx incident, maybe? Back in, what, 2000s, was it? I don't know. Might have been earlier than that. 90s. That's crazy, by the way. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up FedEx hijacking. There's an air crash investigation about it. Wild. Here we go. Bit of a queue forming. Yeah, it's when someone... I can't remember what plane it was. Maybe an MD-11. DC-10, I don't know. So one of their passengers, I think there was only like 2 seats in that plane, but one of them was catching a ride somewhere. He was also a FedEx pilot, wasn't he? He was a DC-10, and he had this plan to hijack the plane. I forgot what he was trying to do with it, but then he came and attacked the pilots, and it was a massive battle between the 2 pilots, the engineer, and then this hijacker, who had like a bloody... Didn't he have like a spear gun or something? It was like mental. They managed to... I mean, I'm not... I was going to say not spoil it, but it's a real event. It's not a story. Mental, that. He had a hammer? I thought he had a spear gun or something. Or something like that. I don't think it worked or something. I don't know. I might be wrong. He did have a spear gun? Yeah, it's been many years since I've watched it, so... Right, flaps down. What's he complaining about? It's not. It doesn't matter. Right. Get the flaps down and then we'll go. Watch the replay. Yeah, that's it. He had a weapon in the guitar case. Yeah, that was it. And wasn't he a FedEx pilot as well, or an engineer? He was crew, because that's the only reason he would get a ride like that. He was demoted or something. There's a lot to it. Yeah, it's a good episode of the air crash investigation. Is that an Air China plane? A330, look at that. Right, we're ready. Sorry for the wait. Replay.
Traffic. Maintain vertical speed.
Shush.
Maintain.
Shush. The replay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, mate. Shush.
Descend.
Shush.
Descend now.
No. Let me just
Clear
turn
of
TCAS off.
conflict.
Shut up. The replay, mate. It's already happened. Right, here we go. This was the landing. In case you haven't realised. Yeah, that was it, hailed, yeah. Crazy. Thank goodness the crew managed to get the plane on the ground, even though they were pretty badly injured. It's like a Volkswagen. What? Alright. Here we go. We're gonna probably watch it a few times here. But if it's good though, if it's bad, I'll just turn the stream off. It's yeah, this is Milan. Yeah, there was a bit of a float, slightly. Pretty good. Quite reasonably high angle, but that's pretty decent. Nice soft nose gear touchdown as well. It's alright. Pretty smooth. Especially for a plane I haven't flown much at all in a long, long time. Well, I haven't flown the 777 freighter at all. Like, I think I flew it in like P3D. Get another look at that. Different angle. Another look here. There was a little bit of a float because I was expecting to touch the ground when I heard 5, but we didn't. Like, that's when I expected to hit the ground. There we go. Weird PMDG engines freaking out again. We get one more angle. It's going to have the spoilers up now, isn't it? Put the spoilers down. And the spoilers weren't up on the real landing. Don't worry about that. There you go. We almost missed this last exit. It's not the last one. It's the second to last one. There, we came off this one here. Ooh, hang on. Be a good screenshot if we can get it. Oh, not when the buildings and the trees aren't that great behind it. Oh, no, it's alright. Look at that plane. The mountains in the background from the Alps. So, I need to figure out why this thing crashed on me on my way to Johannesburg. I don't know. Some kind of CTD somewhere. Don't know why that happened. Wasn't a, I think it was a WASM. Would have just lost systems then, wouldn't I? The whole simulator just, like, crashed. Oh, you missed the landing, Cano. Look, we'll do one more for you. Like, if the landing was rubbish, the stream would be over by now. We'll get the better angle. Here we go. There we go. Lovely. Right, so I do want to do more FedEx. I will definitely be doing more on my own time. But for the next flight, we might do a vote if you want for members. We can do a vote on the next stream. Maybe we can go into America. There is an American Airlines 737 I'd like to fly. That beautiful old metal livery. Metal livery. Might do that. Landing angle perfect. Landing perfect. Stop perfect. 100 out of 10 landing. Damn, that's some high praise right there. Let me go through the funding here. We had Matters renewed at the kit tier. Thank you, Matters. Average building. Building. There's a plane over there. Okay. I've renewed the kit tier. Jenny with the 5 gifted memberships and Diagnostic Tech / Diggy with the 20 months. Thank you. We are doing a watch along. Bloody hell, was that Ryanair? What's he doing? This is why I don't like AI traffic in there. What is he doing? Maniac.
Maniac.
Like, what is that? I added it for this flight. I wasn't using AI traffic before. It's just completely unhinged. Oh my god. Right. Oh, the metallic livery. Hang on, I missed some comments. The metallic livery always reminds me of Home Alone movies. Oh, dude, it's what's from that era, right? I love the bare metal. Love the bare metal livery, so I might do that. I have this game, but I want to get some flight controls before playing it. I recommend, if you want a recommendation, I have one. I have one piece of hardware for Flight Sim. It costs like £80, and I've had it for 6 years. I got it for Flight Sim 2020. It's perfect. You don't need anything else. It is the Thrustmaster TCA side stick. Not sponsored. But it's very reasonably priced. It's not overly fancy. It doesn't take up loads of space on your desk, which I hate. Hardware that takes up loads of space. It's very good. Yes, hang on. It's the Thrustmaster TCA Side Stick Airblast Edition. It is really good. Highly recommended. So yeah, do join us on the Discord if you are a member. We're watching the Top Gear Burma special in 35 minutes. See, now, if we had all night, I probably would have done the return, but we have a watch along. I was here for the snippets. It was lovely. Yeah, I like these streams because they're pretty short. They're just short flights. I don't like doing long flights on stream. Like making them short and sweet. Anyway, right, we're gonna go and prepare for that watch along. Thank you everybody so much, and we'll catch you in the next one. Actually, maybe I'll fly during the week. Let's see. Thanks everybody for joining. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not. I'll see you in the next one.